All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Rome. You're watching the Who Is Podcast Network, and today I'm interviewing my boy Vxn Dxtch for the second time.
What's good, my guy?
What's up with you, man? How you doing today?
I'm good, bro. How about yourself? You
I'm
good?
vibing, man. As you can see, I got you to come through to the crib, and we shooting an interview. We were talking earlier about I just want to dive into what we were talking about off camera. You're talking about the art, elaborate on that. So you said you got a PC and.
Yeah, so basically the whole thing about it is I'm not just trying to put out music no longer. I feel like I could bring something different to the game. So I've been working with Blender so that I could make basically my dream is to make Pixar quality videos, but it's like illustrating shit that Disney and Pixar would never illustrate, how grimy the hood is from the mud. That's where I came from.
So it would be like Pixar styled cartoon stuff, but it'd be based on like real life events
literally
and stuff like that.
Recapping the whole, the urban lifestyle.
That's tough as hell, bro. So how did you get into that?
I always been into animation, but I say over this past year, I just started to watch a bunch of people on YouTube. Mm-hmm. All the shorts they were making, it just was clicking with me, bro. Mm-hmm. So then I just realized the music I got. If I applied this with that, it would just make it 10 times more potent.
Yeah, that'd be super different. Imagine your own music is like a soundtrack to a Pixar thing that you make. That'd be fire.
I feel like also, it's a good way to build your network up. Because it's a lot of times us unsigned artists, we have such a issue getting promotion. Now, when you got art, you notice if you ever on Twitter or whatever, most of us are. When you're on Twitter, most of the time, cartoons, art, different things like that, it's quick to circulate more because they're watching a cartoon. It gets the overall viewer engrossed into the product.
Yeah, that's true. So do you like cartoons? What kind of shit?
Yeah, bro. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't know, but I really rock with anime, bro.
Oh, word.
And since I've been watching it for so long, I always wanted to eventually hey, I want to make my own.
What's a good anime?
I would say my favorite. I wouldn't say Attack on Titan. I would say Hunter x Hunter.
Attack on Titan, that's a good one. I fuck with that one. I'm not big on anime, but I do know some of them. And Attack on Titan, I've heard of that one. Naruto, I've heard of.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
Tokyo Ghoul, bunch of stuff.
Yeah, isn't that where it's they eat each other or some shit like that? That shit is wavy. So you like the darker anime type.
I like all types, but I really like more serious.
Seven Deadly Sins.
I rock with Seven Deadly Sins,
that shit
but
hard.
it's not my favorite.
Okay.
I got a couple more that's
Sword Art Online.
I rocked with that.
Shit weird.
I just didn't like any other season after the first one.
Yeah, that shit
first
got
one
weird
was a classic.
Shit.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's the weirdest anime ever, bro. That shit is weird. But word. So with your music, you got two projects, The Little People and Vxn Season, or
yes, sir.
Okay. Let's talk about your music, man. Vxn Season came first, right?
Yeah.
So what was the mentality on that project?
So it's just I'm trying to bring music back to its original roots, where you didn't have to fake it to make it, where you just come as you are. And that way the listener, they're gonna feel you more, because it's look, I'm not trying to be somebody. I'm not. So when I was making when I made that first project, I was really trying to make sure I applied a goal to it, which was for no skips. Any of my projects I do, I try to make sure that it's an experience, not just a piece of music. So you're gonna want to just listen from one to the end, never to skip, because the way I've placed it, you should have faith in the way I've decided to,
Now
organize.
let me ask you something. Do you think, as the creator, we still have control on how the music is digested? Because my personal take, I feel even if you make a cohesive project, some people's their attention span, they may not even want to hear the synchronicity of it. They just want to, let me see the features, or let me check out the bottom of the barrel type shit. Some people have a different way of navigating. How do you feel? You feel people still intake album or music the same way like that?
No, I know that the game is forever changing. It'll never stay the same.
That's what
but I also feel as a creator, the message that you put out is the most important aspect. So when your fan comes to see whatever product that you're pushing, if you let them know hey, I'm of this caliber, I'm not this caliber of artist, then originally they'll know how to perceive and receive your
Yeah,
content
true. It's
properly.
kind of if you're you mold your fans to know like this is how you make music.
Because that's
so,
how
like,
my music is. Like as far as it's like when people hear my music,
it's digested.
and then on top of that, it's just the factor of you know, a lot of people don't got believability. When you hear my music,
Yeah, the
you can
passion.
just know
you
I've
can
been
tell.
through what I'm speaking about. I'm not
every
just
fucking
on the
line.
sidelines telling
Absolutely.
somebody's life.
Nah, that's some real shit. That's why when I was saying to you, like, just like some of the earlier people I'm bringing on, it's like people where in their music I hear, like, just like the authenticity. Like, there's no, like, don't get me wrong, there's some people where it's like you could tell, like, yo, you're a good artist. Like, you just know how to do what you're doing. But some people, it's like, nah, that shit's coming from, like, a very real place.
I feel like it makes the art 10 times better.
Word.
That way, you know, like, I'm tapping into the original roots as an artist, where
Nah,
I'm
for
telling my
real.
story, and I want you to perceive it. You know, I want you to always know it's my story.
Word up. But nah, so after Vaughn season, it's the little people, right? That shit's hard. It's a cool cover art and all.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Excuse me. God
Bless
bless.
you, bro.
Thank you, bro. But nah, so the little people, the cover art is it's cartoon you. I fuck with that shit. I have some cover arts myself that are like that. But what was the inspiration of that one?
Well, again, so the little people, I feel like that was my most personal project to date because it was really showing how low, like where I truly stemmed from, where I gained my origin, which was really at the bottom. So my whole life I really used to be poor, like dirt poor. So
talk about it, bro.
when you look at my
Talk
cover,
about it.
that's how you know just the difference between, because most people, they just choose arts, they be like, this look fire.
Yeah, like
Me, if you notice
imitations.
that art, I got somebody to design it, but I literally wrote everything I wanted them to put on
Like,
it. So if
yeah.
you look at the art, you'll see like
In the background.
it's almost like a pet store.
Yep.
Where it's like it's like poverty, it's other people killing each
I
other. You feel
noticed
me?
that.
Somebody lost a friend or
in the cubicles,
starving.
you had different shit.
It's to show,
Yeah, that's
you know,
right.
the different aspects, the different chapters that I went through to get to where I am now, where I'm giving you all of me in that project.
How many songs is on that? 17?
17.
Was that like intentional?
Yes. Yes, bro.
So tell me about like 17 and like your number with that.
Well, I just chose 17 just because I felt like personally the number resonated with me. And then it's on top of that, my big goal was most of these projects, nobody's really giving out no more, you know, no more than like 10 or 12 tracks.
Yeah.
I want to show you, you know, just it's all a blast from the past to show
Nah,
you
I was
how
about to say,
rap used to be when
literally,
you'll go out, motherfucker,
any-
give you
yeah.
a 20-track CD and all 20 is
No,
fire.
facts.
You feel me? It's just to showcase myself, to let you know you could listen to 17 straight songs from me and you won't want to skip none of them. You'll be like, wow, I just listened to a full 17 from them and every one was great.
Nah, that's real shit. Cause like nowadays, most people don't really make that much music. Cause you know, like it's kind of like I feel like it's not necessarily because they don't want to. It could be because like they know like people consume music at a way faster rate, so they feel like when you put out that much music that like quick, it might be a little like they might not take it in right sometimes. Like, you know.
See, I agree, but I also think they get scared because they realize, like, see,
the substance, they don't even have it in their music.
you feel
really.
me? That's exactly
I
what
also
I was just
agree
about
that's
to say,
that
bro.
on the other
Nobody
spectrum
has
of it.
substance. If you notice, it's just the same story.
Yeah.
The thing is, I want to show to my fans, anybody that's listening to my music, that I have substance. I don't just put out music to give it to you. Everything that I've given is literally ironed out. I make sure I go through it so many times to know that it's literally meant to be in the place that I've, you know.
So when you make your music, like describe like a process. Like let's say you're in the studio, or like where do you even record?
Well, I got different studios I go to.
Okay.
But I really got my own home setup now. So most of the time I'm not in the studio. I'm just right at home. I get off of work, whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, all I really do is I just listen to the beat, and I've been doing it for such a long time where, honestly, I'm not trying to boast or anything, but it literally takes me 10 minutes to write the full song, because when I listen to my beats or anything like that, I try to keep an open mind, stay calm, and
You
just
don't
really take in
let
the
it come
beat
to you, yeah.
and take in, I just literally follow my gut. What my mind feels should be said, that's what's said on the track.
Yeah, bro. I feel like that's how it should be with like anyone who's like naturally good at anything. It's like it really should just come easy. Like, not to say like you can't have a rough start and then like you get really good at it over time.
I was trash in the beginning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Literally.
like some people, they just get it very quickly. And it's like,
and as long
props
as
to
you
on
keep
that.
working towards it, that's the thing. Like in the beginning, bro, when I tell you I was trash, I was garbage. I couldn't write nothing. People would listen and be like, "This ain't it, bro. Like maybe you
That's
should."
crazy. That's hard to believe because like,
But it's
based
cause
on your
every
music,
day
it
while I was in
sounds
school,
solid.
bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Every day I was in school, I would write a song a day, and then through years of practice and just constantly reapplying those principles, bro, everything started to get sharper and sharper and sharper
Yeah.
till now I feel like I've evolved into a fully compact artist. Like
When did you start? How young were you?
I say I really started 9, just messing around with my little cousins.
9 years
But I
old,
got
wow.
serious like 12. Like I was
Wow.
like, cause people, when we was in school, bro, niggas would be at the lunch table just making beats. First it started off like that. Niggas would just who can make the hottest beat with the pencil, whatever.
Yeah.
But then, a few people just started rapping. And I just was like, all right, I'm gonna take this time
Yeah, you
to
took
get
that,
serious so
yeah.
I could come to school. Cause bro, if you spit a hot verse at school, you the man for the rest of the week.
Nah,
so the
yeah,
next
literally.
week, then they waiting on something new. They waiting for somebody else to spit
So
something.
you
hot.
was always like the
I
king,
try
kind
to
of.
stay on top, bro, so that everybody know. Okay, when he rap, he got some shit. He could talk. Like
So when did you make like your first official song?
2016.
Okay, and was that in a real studio or were you?
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, I was at a Chick-fil-A. This white guy literally walked up to me. He's literally my best friend now, my boy Drew. He walked into me and was like, I know that you be freestyling and shit. He's like, I'm gonna get my first stew session. I want to take you with me. I want to do a song together.
Yeah. Smart guy.
Literally, he invested, he was the first person to invest into my vision. He could just see.
Yeah.
So when we did that first song, from there, bro, I got that addiction, bro. I just wanted to be in the stew. And it went from, at first, an hour session. And then I quickly grew to like, let me get 10 hours.
Yeah, and then
just
you
to
were
be in there,
cooking
mess
up,
around
yeah.
and keep. Because you never know, before you start recording, you never know what your voice sounds like on an audio track.
Literally.
And I wanted to
You gotta get
iron out so
comfortable,
that
yeah.
it sounded good. I didn't want to sound like it to sound choppy.
See, that's why you have a very good rap cadence. Because like what you just said, I feel like all good singers naturally should be aware of like you have a good voice, but when you step up to that microphone, it's like you got to understand like, all right, how do I work with what I got? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like when you rap, like naturally it's like, to me, I think it's like a form of singing. It's like you have to hold the cadence and the pitches, so it's like it's cool that you're aware of that, because like the way you rap, it's very steady and on point as it should be. So it's like, in a way, it's like it's like singing almost, but like a different form.
Definitely.
Like, that's just cool. So
I agree.
what would be your favorite between Von Season or Lil People?
I really like Lil People. I like Von Season. There's a couple songs on Von Season. There was a few songs that was like, I knew if it was proper promotion, I could get a giant return on my investment.
Yeah.
But with the Little People, that was my first time getting locked into the process, like really making something where I felt like when I put it out, I could honestly tell you this is the best of me currently at that moment.
Wow, that's amazing, bro. I feel like that is how anyone should feel when they put anything out, because it's like, you want to
Definitely.
feel very at peace with it. Obviously, you want that room to grow, but still, you want at that point in time of the release, you gave that shit all you could have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't leave anything else. So, all right,
Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm giving you all of me.
Yeah.
Because I felt
you
like
definitely hear that on those 17 tracks, bro. From like just the intro to the way you laid it out. Like, I feel like, as most rappers nowadays, when you hop on like more hard bass type beats, you got to really come correct, because like it's either you have that energy when you rap or you don't, because like those beats don't sound too good with autotune. So you naturally have
I feel
like
like
the right thing
that,
with
exactly, and I feel like when you choose to use that specific style of beat, you put yourself on a pedestal.
Literally.
Because the thing is, since it's so basic as far as how everything is playing out in the beat, it's up to you to showcase your ability,
Literally.
and then your vocals actually play a part with the
in how
instruments.
the
You
final
become
sound-
an instrument in your own
Bro,
song,
you are
and it
like-
makes it
You're like the
20
last
times
instrument
better,
on
bro.
your tracks, bro. Because like they have like this, like the good snares, the layout of the hi hats,
And
the
I
hard-
give it that gritty.
Literally,
that grittiness,
you're
bro.
the last sound. I feel like a lot of the beats you hop on need to feel like it has that full, complete sound, bro. That's why
I
it's like I'm a
appreciate that,
fan
my
of your
guy.
rapping, bro.
Thank
'Cause,
you,
like,
bro.
I feel like rapping is very it gets saturated a lot quicker than like artistry music because it's like a nigga can only have so many flows or whoop-de-woo. But like you have like such a real authenticity / passion. It's like, bruh, song after song, you're like, damn, this nigga been through it, bruh. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's some real shit. Like, I mean, where are you at currently in life? Like, are you how old are you?
I'm 24, bro.
Do you have a child?
Huh?
Do you have a child?
Nah.
Oh, word. That's amazing, bro. Word up. Glad
Just
to
got
hear
a girl,
that, brother.
no kids, bro.
Word. Okay.
Plenty of time to just work on my craft, get myself
I was about to say.
where I'm supposed to get. I don't want
facts. You're
kids
young,
till
man.
I can truly, you know, support them with no problems. I never got to call on nobody. Nah, I could pay for everything, make sure that they have a
Word
proper
solid.
life.
Word up. And what are you working on like right now, just music wise? You know, you don't have to spill the tea too much, but like
I would say, bro, so I haven't dropped in a long time, but
Little People, right? That's like
ever since the Little
that's
People,
a
I
good
stopped.
note to walk away on. Just want to put that out there in case you were unsure. Like as someone who just
Thank
I
you.
had to look through the discography or whatever the fuck it's called. Bro, like if that's what you put out and then you're like, all right, niggas, I'm gonna go live life for a little bit. You solid for that, bro. Because I know other people who walked away like and dropped bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a great project, bro. Those 17 songs are like prolific, bro.
I truly
I
appreciate
feel like
that,
you really
bro.
solidified like yourself as like a rapping entity out here. I give you that, bro, for real.
Thank
like,
you, bro. For
Solid
real.
shit, bro.
I just felt like it's funny. I walked away for quite a bit of time, but see, that was never my intention. The
Life.
thing is, for any artist,
Yeah, talk to him.
never walk away.
Never.
See, I can walk away because I've given something of high value, but the thing is, I still fuck myself over in the
Yeah,
end.
consistency.
Because when you
key.
drop something like that, it's the momentum. When you build a wave, no matter what, when people are tuning into your content, your first job is to keep fanning the flames till you've built it up where you can walk away, because you know that no matter what, if I walk away, everybody's still going to talk. They still going to be wondering when the next drop.
Literally.
That was,
it's that work
that was
ethic.
my mistake that I made. But
You learn, man, for real. Like,
I'm happy I actually took the time off, because now, like, bro, I really got like five albums worth of music
amazing.
just sitting
And now you can plan out
that
how
I
you wanna
listen to
drop
all the time.
it.
That I know when I start to drop and when everything drops, I'll never stop my momentum again. I'm going to drop. That's, my next big plan is I want to drop for like 10 to 15 weeks straight. Like every Friday, it's a new song, new video. And from there, you're going to know like it's that time. I'm very serious and nobody is an obstacle. I'm just going to keep, doing what I have to do to get to that next level so
That's
I can
lovely, bro.
reach
Like,
where I want to, bro.
Yeah, that's
Appreciate
honestly,
that.
I feel like that's the best way to go as any artist, independent, trying to like capitalize off of like the momentum they're building. Like you said, consistent music dropping with visuals, especially nowadays. That shit'll go crazy because you
That's
had
the
a
core
really
block.
good video that was from like one of the songs I believe off of Little People, and like that shit went up and like. As like someone myself who like view how you should market thing, like I'm glad you were able to say that, because I would completely agree. Like when you drop music, there's no stoppage. Like people think like you put out like a very good project and you get to walk away. Like you got to really build yourself up to get to that level. Like the way we treat Kendrick or J. Cole, like they didn't get to that point right away. Like
They worked every day.
literally
For years and years.
Yeah,
and
like you know what I'm
years.
saying? Like it took
And see,
J. Cole some
that's what I
time.
do with my
Yeah.
process. I want to show I'm the next serious superstar. Because that's the thing. Your believability is key to your success. If they don't believe you,
I always
serious,
tell people you gotta
nobody's
believe yourself
throwing you
first, man.
A bone, bro. Nobody's throwing you opportunity. You
Literally.
gotta work so hard that you create opportunity, and then everybody wants to fuck with you, bro,
Literally,
promote
yeah.
what you got to go, because they now know, oh, you serious? You ready to die behind? what
Hell yeah, bro. You got
working on.
what, bro? That's how you know you're really passionate for something, bro. Cause like,
Bro, this is my everything. That's my
Yeah.
soul with music. It's just giving people my soul, bro. I literally put everything into my music. I make sure that what I'm speaking about, it's messages when I speak, bro. I just don't want to waste, I feel like a lot of these artists waste our words, bro. And words are very vital. Information is very vital.
Yeah, words have
what
power.
you put out there is what, exactly, bro.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. What you put out there is what you get, bro. So it's like, I want to make sure the energy, all the content I put out is enough to create that nest for me to flame And from there, bro, I'm going
Facts,
so
bro.
big,
I'm honestly, I like the fact that you got a plan and all that. It feels like a lot of people just
Trust
like
me, bro. Yes.
don't know what they're doing with music, and I always tell people this shit's a business. Like marketing is more important than even the quality
Yes.
of the shit. Sometimes
That
you know what I'm
is
saying.
exactly.
That's
Promotion
sad,
and
but
marketing.
it's like
That's the most important
so.
aspect.
Yeah, it's like it's good to hear that you got a plan and like. So when do you think you're gonna get things aligned and gonna start feeding the streets, man? I gotta feed the streets.
I'm really thinking, bro, like June, July.
Summer, you gonna turn up on niggas.
I want it, you know, it's
higher
hot.
crime rates. I
We
see what
going
you're
places,
doing.
we chilling, and I want to just
Nah, fuck that.
one. You just know, okay, it's time. All right, he's ready,
Word
he's
up.
serious.
Nah, bro, honestly, your music I feel like would kill during the summer times. Like you just have that energy where it's like I could see niggas driving around in the car just like, yeah, I'm
Bro.
on demon time.
And the shit I got that's just unreleased. That's what I'm saying. The Little People, I love that project. But hear it from me now. The shit I got, it
crazy.
just blow it out the water, bro.
Yeah.
Because now I'm really there, bro. I feel like I'm in my sweet spot. Where now everything that I'm crafting is gonna be at a certain level. You could put me up to a certain standard from now on when you hear my music.
Nah, bro, I feel like that energy you give off and like just how you feel of yourself, like it's true because like even like someone else that I interviewed, DZ Two Thumbs,
That's
he
my boy.
literally had like he gave you flowers. He was like, bro, like I was like, who inspired you? And he was like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, like I don't even get inspired from famous people. It'd be the people I know. And I was like who? He's like, bro, my one boy Vaughn. He was like, bro, sometimes when he rap a verse, I'd be like, yo, I gotta come correct. And I'm like, that's who you need to be around. Like
It's
you know what I'm
funny
saying?
because
Like,
I
people who push
literally,
you.
that's exactly the words I said to him. Like, I didn't know DZ growing up, but we both started to do music. People that listen, you know, we had the same types of people listen to our music. They will always throw our names together. Bro, you should work with him. You should work with him. Once we got locked in, you know, I seen he was serious, but I also
he's
seen
super
that he
consistent,
was
man.
ready to learn more, you know, more subjects to master his own craft. So it's
Yeah.
like we was in a stew one day, we made a song. I went first. And from seeing me do the verse, he already knew, oh word, he's serious. This is crazy. It'll make him, because I told him, you should always be around individuals where you'll listen, y'all might be doing the same thing, but you'll see them present their art and it'll just build that fire.
Yeah, like it makes you want to.
You'll be like, no,
yeah.
I can step it up. And from there, you'll just keep growing with your mans. Like, as I'm getting bigger, DZ getting bigger.
No,
Until
facts.
now, when we're both at the top, we can just look at each other and be like, bro, you know, we sharpened the metal. Metal sharpens metal. So
Yeah.
we kept going. And from there, you know, it just builds that genuine bond, that genuine friendship, because he knows just as much as I want to learn, I want to give that to people. I know that's serious.
Yeah,
just
man,
like
it's the give and
myself.
take. Like you said, the energy you put out there, it's like it comes back to you. So it's like, yeah. I was gonna say, so who you don't have to, I feel like a top 5 would be difficult, but like just who are 3 artists that are mainstream or just like either present or now, like past, present, whatever, that you get inspiration from?
I would say my first artist would be DMX. You know,
That makes
gritty,
sense.
raw, and he's witty though. That's the
Nah,
thing.
he is,
You would
yeah.
think he would be stupid because his content, like sometimes he'll just get violent, but he literally puts his intelligence in every rap he spits. So
Nah,
like
facts.
his storytelling is like crazy. And then you know, of course, I'll say Nas and Jay-Z, bro. Like,
You know
of
what's
course, it might
crazy?
be a cliche
That
pick.
wow,
but
bro,
literally,
like those
Nas
3 that you picked, it's
his
kind of
first
like a
album
him, bro. Like that's
is
funny.
platinum. DMX first album, platinum. Jay-Z's first album,
Illmatic.
Bro, do you see the full circle of that though? You see the full circle of that?
fuck with that too, bro. You know, classic.
I'm about to say you're
Say
like
that
you just
again,
you
bro.
described DMX and you said Nas and Jay-Z and it's like I feel like just the way you make music, that's like literally like where you're at. You're like a high energy lyrical rapper. It's a very cool lane to
That's
be
literally
in, bro.
perfect, bro. That's
why I was
exactly
that's
as I see
crazy,
myself, bro.
And I always tell people like your self-awareness is key of like how like progressive you can be as a person. So like you just already knowing where you're at and me, not obviously I'm not you. And it's like, yo, that's the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
You're very
bro.
on track, bro. Like for real. Like, do you have any shows or anything coming up? Like,
Not yet. I just want to. You know what I'm really working on is just putting out the content first. Once I'm done with the campaign, the way I go about it, and you know, I'm about to really start to dial in on that Blender stuff. From all those looks and the views and all those fans that's gonna gravitate towards my brand. From there, then I want to set up some shows, because I recently just did one in October. My homies, my boy Drew, I was telling you about. Yeah. Him and a couple of my other homies, my boy Big Mac and my boy Tim. Okay. They literally got a venue and threw their own event.
Yeah, that's how you start, man.
And they literally called me. I did a 30-minute set, did 14 songs. It went bananas, bro. And when I went there, just hit me, bro. Like, I swear to God, I had that one moment. You know, you ever have that moment of realization where you know, like, the exact moment, what you're supposed to do at this time. Like, there's nothing else you're supposed to do. I literally gained that clarity, and I realized, like, we could be doing all of this from home and keep getting better and better, and it'll just keep growing and growing. Because, like, from that one thing, bro, everybody that didn't come, they was like, next time you do it, we there. Because, like, when I tell you the energy was there, bro, it was crazy. That was my first, I say this, that was my first true time. Like, I performed a couple times before. Yeah. But that was my first time like my investment was returned. Like, I had their souls, bro. Like, when I was just
bro, like, honestly,
giving them all of me, they were sitting there like,
you'll
like,
get a lot of growth from, like, I feel like you sound like your music, and I feel like a lot of people don't take advantage of that, because, like, we live with the internet, whoop-de-woo, whatever, but someone seeing you perform live, bro, and seeing that you actually sound like your music, that shit will hit different. So it's like, you'll be able to,
the level just gets raised up, because now you know, okay,
it's like
he's not a fake.
You're really,
I can listen to his music and get a chance to get to know him, and then when I meet him in person, all that he spit to me is reiterated.
Word up. And how long you think till, like, maybe some of the Blender stuff you're working on? Because I'd like to see how that turns out.
I say really give it like 2 months, 3 months. You know, that stuff is very, it's very complex to learn. So,
you know what's so dope? You could with that Blender, you can do animated music videos.
That's exactly what I'm trying to work on. Yeah. But I want it to look like, you know, Pixar, like how Pixar's animation style is now.
Yeah, very clear and vivid.
And,
dope, fire.
That's fire.
I want it to be like that, where you just get to see, and then that way I wouldn't even have to do, like, of course I like to do regular videos where I'm in it personally, but I can use that. I don't even have to do it for my own music. Once people see that I have these skills, so many people is just gonna flock to my brand because they want to use my services, and that way I'll get myself in the door with other opportunities.
I got one more question.
What's up, bro?
Do you do like coding for it? Like, is it like, what's the structure?
So basically, it's more like they have all their tools on a application that you download to you have to have a powerful PC to run it.
Nah, that shit sounds powerful.
Yo, honestly, say less. I totally feel you.
Yeah. Bro, you should definitely look into it. Trust me, it'll take a minute to get into it.
Discover that, like,
I told you, I was on YouTube. I never really got into art, but I was on YouTube, and it was a lot of guys just making a bunch of tutorials on things that they was creating. So I was sitting there just watching people make stuff. Then I started to see the scale of what you could make on it. From there, I was sold, because I just knew if I bring this with my music,
that's super different.
Place myself somewhere else, because there's nobody around that's doing this type of thing. So I just want to keep separating myself and keep, you know, showing you that I could take this music and my brand to the next level if need be.
So on next level, though, I'm already.
I told you, bro, it's really it, bro.
You can make like really dope animation.
Okay. You can make movies, all of that. It's people that make movies, bro, and literally sell them.
Yeah, 2D, 3D, that's fire.
Yeah.
That's definitely good. That's that articulation, you know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
That's hard, I look forward to your first one when you drop it.
Trust me, when I drop it, you be the first one to know. I got you, buddy.
I'm definitely impressed. Like, I've never heard of him, but definitely impressive.
No, he's super talented. But I was about to say, so I like to always end it on, like, when people are listening to your music, right? What do you stand for? Like, what are you, like, what, like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you stand for? Let's just keep it simple. Yeah.
Well, one thing I could say I would stand for is, when you listen to my music, it should be able to resonate with you and make you feel as long as you have true determination and dedication, and the most important thing is humility. Not getting cocky. Always just you know, when people give you your flowers, you take it. I
Humble,
appreciate you.
yeah.
But staying grounded, never
Yeah,
to get
facts.
above, you know.
Right.